Hey there guys, OGM here, welcoming you to my new Let's Play, Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards. So, let's get down to it. Do you know how to use Kirby's copy ability? Yes, I do. Oh, the fairy just hit us. First she gets bullied by the black people. And now she's bullying us? Because... what? Now she's happy. Of course, Kirby being the hero that he always is. So guys, let's get down to it. So this Kirby game, unlike other Kirby games that I actually know of, this game has a unique concept. It can have two copy abilities at the same time, giving you special powers. Now, of course, there's the whole entire classic moves, like there's your fire attack, and there's another fire attack, and all that stuff. Now, look, if you hit the X button on the classic controller, which is what I'm using for the Wii, you can pull out your power, and you can throw it at other enemies. If you swallow it, you'll get a new power. This one is a combination between fire and spike, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner. However, it's a bow and arrow. This is one of my favorite power-ups for this game, but, you know, I really miss this mechanic. It was such a unique one. And so early, like in the Kirby franchise series, I could definitely see this making a comeback. And even with greater combos, but definitely keeping the ones that are prominent in this game. Because, let's face it, some of the combos in this game are freaking fantastic. Now, look, here's one of those crystals that fairy found. Grab it, and there she goes. Now, if you guys remember back to the title screen, there were 3 of those that were not colored in. But if you get all 3, they'll be colored in. Oh, there's a log cabin. Oh my. It's a fat guy! Blast him! Die, baby. No one cares about you. Let's get out of here. So, anyway, let's continue on with our journey. I'm just going to keep this bow and arrow because I love this power. And I can't shoot it for a crap. Anyway, though, so if you guys hold it back, you can shoot higher. And we can actually blast that flying guy if I've got good aim here. Oh, thank God. That could have been terrible. So, these guys, a normal enemy in the Kirby series. Fuck. A normal enemy in the Kirby series. These guys are cannons. Now, you see, these cannons, you can't do anything to them. You can shoot at them, you can try to blow them up, nothing. They just don't die. So, you see, we're just going to have to do our best, try to avoid them, but they'll make a comeback, a very strong comeback later. So, here's something weird. Now, you see how this just looks out of place here? Actually, you can do this. In this game, there are certain color palettes all over the place that are just out of place. So if we get rid of our ability that we have right here, and I don't get hit, now look, we have a black power. There's a black palette here. Let's blow it up, obviously, and grab a crystal. Now this is going to happen throughout the whole game, but enough of that. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me rambling. Let's go through this gate. It's a Waddle Dee. I love them. Eyeball. Eyeball. Oh my God! Oh, you got hit by the black guy. That's not nice. Come on. Wait. What? So wait, if a Waddle Dee gets hit by one of those black balls, he turns into Waddle Doo? So, in the Kirby cartoon, King Dedede let one of his little faithful Waddle Dees just happened to get hit, and he just let him walk around like that, like nothing happened? Anyone else find anything weird with that one? Also, now that I think about it, those guys are everywhere too in the whole entire Kirby game. That means that those black eyeball things are everywhere. Strange. Oh, he's back to normal. Good. Wait. So first we save him, and now he's gonna eat our food? Who's this guy think he is? Fatty. That's what he is. In the words of... Aw, damn it. In the words of Wheatley, fatty, no parents. Oh, Portal, how much I love you. So, level 2, well, you know, I haven't showed this yet. You can also double up on the same ability. So now we have 2 bombs. We can shoot some rockets now. These rockets lock on. So, I know what you guys are thinking. This is a pretty different Let's Play from the other one I'm doing currently, which is Banjo-Kazooie. Now, like I said, I'm a huge N64 kid because that's what I grew up with. However, I'm not really just going off of any random game. I'm really just staying with my favorite games. But like I said, I will take suggestions, and as soon as I get one of these Let's Plays done, the next one's up to you guys, so have any suggestions, just go ahead and leave comments below. Whoa. Once again, these guys are another prominent character in the Kirby series. These guys you cannot destroy again. I know. Very... Don't say anything. Do not say anything. Anyway, very annoying in the Kirby series that there are guys that you can't destroy. I hated it as a kid, and I still hate it now. But as you guys saw, there was a different enemy there for a second before I blew him up. He was an electric enemy. Now, those enemies you can get electric powers from, obvious. These guys up here, a little snowman, they can give us ice powers. Let's do that one. Now we got Ice Kirby. However, there are some unique combos in this game, like I've said many times now. If I could catch a break with throwing these stars. There are some unique combos in this game that don't actually hurt enemies. They can actually sometimes help enemies and also help you. This would be one of them, if I don't miss this time. There we go. Ah, bomb! Fridge. Now. Thank you. Now look. Free food, right? Yeah. However, I don't know about you guys, if you guys ever did anything as a kid, but, I've never been able... Well, leave it down to a Let's Play in order to find out exactly what a power can do. That power can heal you, obviously, but, apparently it can kill enemies too. I actually did not ever know that. As a kid, I always remember trying not to feed the enemies because I remember one of my good buddies back in the day who also loved N64 too. He's like, don't ever feed the enemies, they'll get health just like you. And I was like, what? I don't want to hit them twice. It's hard enough to hit some of them once. Now look, stars falling down. What's down here? Oh, it's a crystal. But, like always, Kirby can fly, and so, no worries. Thanks, little Waddle Dee. Friends, they're oh so nice to have. No, get out of the fridge. We got some cake now. So, I haven't explained it, but as you guys can see now, on the bottom, there are gigantic pink guy. Oh my god! A gigantic pink guy. Anyway, though, on the bottom, there are... honestly. There is a whole entire, like, yellow line, I guess you could call it. Now, that yellow line is basically your star points. So after you get a full row, as you saw, you get an extra life. Uh-oh. Whoa! Wait, hold on. Know what I just thought, guys? This guy was just painting out here in the woods, right? Minding his own business, but his canvas is blank. Why is that? Well, there we go. Never mind. Alright, now this boss, I loved it as a kid. I thought it was so cool because I remember trying to go to school. Not even kidding. I went to school trying to do this. Bringing my artwork to life. I was like, if Kirby can do it, I can do it. Unfortunately, that was not the case. Then again, though, some of the things that I drew, even nowadays, would be scary if they were out there. My equivalent would probably be that whole entire blurred out object that they just made right there. What the heck? What? What the? No! No! Sir, I do not want your ice. Yeah, you can have your ice back. I hate ice. I hate being cold. If it was up to me, I'd rather be hot all the time. Because, I mean, for me, it's easier to get cooled off. I have a pool. And so, I mean, if I were ever hot, I would just jump in my pool and call it a day. No! Sir. Sir. You know, that actually, now that I think about it, that brings up a funny story. I remember, back when I was, like, in elementary school, we had a carnival at school, and I don't know about you guys, but always at, like, carnivals and stuff at school, something always happens to go wrong, if you've ever noticed. And I was actually that kid that something went wrong with. I remember the teachers would not let us go inside at all because, like, even if you had to go to the bathroom, you couldn't go inside. And I don't know why the teachers just wouldn't let us go inside. And so, I remember, it was like 100 degrees out, which is really rare in Ohio. But, whatever. So wait, we're traveling with this guy now too. And he eats our food too. Why does everyone want our food? Ugh. Anyway, though, guys, back to the story. So, it was really hot out, and they just would not let us go inside. So, we were all just dying outside, and I remember I was the kid that was just really dying. And I was like, oh, you gotta let me go inside, please. And they're like, nope, sorry, you can't go. And I was like, okay, well then, please, just let me get some water. They're like, no. And it was weird, like, they gave us, like, these little ticket punch card things, basically. And you got one for each item. Like, you got one for a free drink. You got one for a free, I think it was, like, a Frosty or something. And so, keep in mind, since it was, like, 100 degrees out, it was really hot. And all the ices that everyone kept wanting, the machine actually got overheated itself. And it couldn't withstand the heat. Or contain the heat. And it couldn't withstand the heat. And so, I remember, I was standing out there with a bunch of my buddies. My buddy Logan, back in the day. I was sitting there, and then all of a sudden, like, he said I spun. And I fainted. I blacked out. I don't remember this day at all. I just remember I went there was a carnival, I had fun until I got really hot, and then next thing I knew, I woke up in the office, in the nurse's room, and